Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Another day in isolation, another day on the Deakin. Now in today's video, we are going to give this thing some love. This is my DMR Trail Star. I've really fallen back in love with this thing. The first job I think I'm going to do, we're going to save the washing till later. We need some of that. It's summer vibes, bit of skin wool, tan wool, however you want to call it. It's going to really bring out the blue in earth. We get a work stand, it will make things a little easier. Right, first job on then, get these bad boys off. Probably been on here quite a while. Bike that I haven't really used that much, but I should, because it's so fun every time I do go back out on it. So yesterday I ended up taking it around the local, which is nothing too gnarly obviously in this current climate, but my God, it's such a fun bike. As you can tell, I need to give it a good clean later on. Onto the front, relieve the old pressure in there. So you might be wondering what we're actually doing today. Giving this thing some love with some new tyres. Also going to give it some new rim tape. Listen to that, like an orchestra. You can tell I haven't done anything with this for a while. Wheel number 2. Handle just needs to be done for summer vibes. You might be wondering why I'm not cleaning the bike straight away. We're going to go through how I wash my bike in depth in a minute. This wheel hasn't come off in a while, so you can just see how the sealant sort of dried up quite a lot. We've been on there for a year and a half. So what we're going to do today is we're going to change the rim tape, give them a quick little wash prior to taking the rim tape off. Should be 35 yet. I'm going to give my bike a little present. So we're going to put some fresh rim tape on, fresh valves, and get this thing with fresh tyres. It's going to be sick. Get the old stuff off. So we've got to be super careful to make sure it comes off in one big go. Oh no. I think I've ballsed that up quite a lot now. What about if I try the other end? We have got ourselves a proper snake's wedding going on now. Design rim tape remover, who'd have thought it? I do apologise guys, I'd love to be shredding Whistler and showing you laps of that right now, but needs must, I guess. We're nearly there. You can see we're just getting the final little bits off. Most annoying thing about all of this is Muc-Off actually do a glue remover and I forgot to ask for it. A bit of elbow grease, bit of bike spray, a bit of microfiber cloth seems to be doing the trick. 10 years later, we've sorted that problem out. We've got to start wheel number 2 now. Highly recommend using the Muc-Off glue remover because it will just make your life so much simpler. I wish I ordered it, but oh well. Where the problems start. These be good to me, rim tape. I think I found the techers. Pull it as tight as you possibly can, natural direction. And then we only get small amounts of residue. Maybe not, I spoke too soon. Better than what it was. Finally, got around to doing that. If you've seen that the sun has now gone, it's because I went inside for a cup of tea and got a bit carried away. So we are now back, taking all the rim tape off. Let's put some fresh stuff on. Some fresh stuff. We've got the Muc-Off Ultimate Tubeless Setup Kit. And in here, we have 2 pouches. They're coming useful in a minute. What we need right now is this little bad boy, so let's put that on. Important we obviously find the little hole, and what we're going to do, we're going to start just beyond it. No we're not, because I've got to find the thing. So we're going to find the valve hole, and what we're going to do is just go slightly beyond it. It's important when we put this stuff on, we've got to try and make it as tight and taut as possible. It really helps with how the tyre not only sits on the rim, secondly just to make sure that it's sealed. Put it on, we're really pulling hard and pressing at the same time. When we get to the other end, to make sure we hold it really, really tight, we really push it down and press at the same time. So we're just going to go just beyond it. Then we're going to cut the rim tape about 60 degrees or whatever. Make sure that final bit is pressed nice and firmly down. All the way around the rim, make sure that it's pressed nice. When we get back to where we finished in this thing, and that is a good old sticker, just to make sure that it doesn't move. So that's that one. It's exactly the same. There's the valve hole. Gonna go just beyond it, stuck down nice and tight. Oh, really tight. Just gonna go slightly beyond, nice and tight. Scissors once again, cut diagonally, all to make sure it's sat nice and flush. Again, just go around. Now I need to find the valve hole, work out exactly where it is. Push. Oh. Next thing we have these little bad boys. They come in the pack in very stealth black. They come with loads of different size plugs, etc. These are actually perfect for these wheels already. Push that in. So I'd recommend making the hole slightly bigger until you find the appropriate size. Right, next step, we are putting these bad boys on. Tyre choice for the summer. It's like all tyres, just make sure the rotation is the right way. Top tip, I always like to put brand logo on top of the valve because it makes your life a lot easier trying to find the valve when you want to put some air in it. And it just looks a lot better as well. So you can see the cassette's a bit dirty, but don't worry, we're coming on to that in a minute. Hold your horses. Sorted, there's one. Skim walls, tan walls, whatever. They just always look so sick on a bike, I think. Rotation that way. Look at that. That is us sorted. Depends on what manufacturer you guys go for. Muc-Off do come with tubeless valves, so therefore it also comes with a core removal tool. And this is obviously designed to take the core out, which means you can put your sealant in a lot easier. Sealant a little shake. So you've removed the core, 180 degrees. Give it a little squeeze. If you're running smaller tyres, you wouldn't need the whole lot. Same again on the other wheel. We're just going to remove the core, make it nice and easy for the tubeless. Give it a little shake. Put it on, and this makes it super easy. Turn the wheel 180 degrees. Have a look at what your tyre size is and look at the packaging because different levels required in different tyres. Enduro wheels on the hardtail. I'm going to put the whole lot on. Take it off. And the cool thing is with these pouches, do not chuck them because they can be reused with the bigger bottle. Put that back in and tighten it up, and then we are ready for the next step. Good old Rory from Upgrade Bikes has given me a box from Design, and he said I could give these away, but I had to wear these tops. Yeah, cheers mate. I don't think this one really fits me, you know. 6'1", fatty in a size medium top. Let's try the other. Rory, dude, you're killing it. Cheers, bro. It's really, really sick. Really kind of you giving me this. Okay, very small price to pay to get one of these things. This is the Design Overdrive super duper pump that I got from Upgrade Bikes. In short, I've never actually had a decent pump to help me with tubeless tyres. I've normally just pumped like an idiot. Let's give that a go. Always feels like Christmas when you just get something new, even if it's like new to you or brand new, whatever. Just sick getting stuff, isn't it? Not gonna lie. This thing is an absolute beast. Digital as well. Don't think I'm telling you guys how to suck eggs. I'm just reminding myself because I've never actually owned one of these things. I've normally just been struggling, going to races, borrowing people's fire extinguisher DIY projects and stuff. So this thing basically allows you to pop your tyres on without having to pump like an idiot. So you basically pump up, it goes into that canister, and then in one fluid motion it then goes into your tyre. Let's give it a go. Quite excited about this. Is you put that up, and that's like a valve, so it pumps up into the chamber. Apparently it can go up to 350 psi. That is absolutely ridiculous. You can use them like a normal pump as well, so they're super sick for that. Are we ready? Don't know, do I do it on my foot or what? Oh, easy as that, look at that. The cool thing is I've actually still got 85 psi left. Put a bit more in, and then we'll put it on the other tyre. It's gone up to 200. Honestly, can't believe this. I've never had a pump like this, genuinely. Just been pumping like an idiot without the core in. We wind that on. How sick is that? Just turn that off. There's still pressure in here. That is actually insane. We release all the air from there. Unscrew it. Honestly, easy as that. Obviously tighten these back up. I'm genuinely so stoked with that. I've never had a pump like it. That's epic. Cheers Upgrade Bikes, that is sick. So in the packs come these little black ones. So obviously Muc-Off colours, we've got to go pink really, haven't we? So we check the pressures in a minute. Oh, look at that, look. Whoa. Super stoked. I've learned, I've been struggling all these years. Buy a decent pump and it will help you so much if you run tubeless tyres. So we get these bad boys on. We'll make sure we give it a little spin so the fluid goes everywhere. I absolutely love this thing all of a sudden. Look at it. Just looks flipping epic. I mean, what are you guys saying? You digging the thermals or what? Sorted the tyres. I'm actually really digging them. So it's a bit muddy. We're now going to give her a wash. She needed one of them things anyway. A couple of different ways. Let's talk you through them. So one big problem with a bucket is a lot of people just dunk their sponge in right to the bottom and then go all over their paintwork. If you're paying, you know, a few £1000s for a bike, the last thing you want to do is scratch your paintwork. So once again, you don't have to get a Muc-Off one, but Muc-Off basically have this gauze, if that's what it's called. When you put your sponge in the bucket, you get nice cleanish water. So you can go over your pride and joy. Anyway, that is the traditional method. We're going to do something a little different. Let me show you. I am super, super lucky, and yes, I'm spoiled. Muc-Off have given me this little thing. There's my pistol. There's that. Dun, dun, dun. Here she is. This is the custom Miami Vice pressure washer. Bike pressure washer. So they obviously did this to match my bike that got nicked, but then I got a return again, so I was super stoked about that. So let me talk you how I wash my bike. Let's go for it. Obviously plug the old water source in. Just gonna undo this. This simple case. Push and click. Same again, push and click. Then we've got a choice of freelancers. So we're obviously going for this one. The old bicyclette. Friendly on the bike means, you know, you still got to give your bike a bit of care here and there, like down the seals, etc., which you wouldn't want to do anyway with your normal hose. But basically means it's safe on all your bearings and all that good stuff. So we are good to go. Oh, listen to that. So first thing I like to do is just give her a little spray everywhere. Get rid of all the crap. Oh, look at those tyres. Giving her a pre-rinse, that basically means that any hard standing mud, or certainly around here cow pats or anything like that, just means they're going to be nice and soft when we come to taking them off. So next step, just spraying her nicely all over the nano spray. I mean, she's not mega muddy, but there's just obviously hard bits, and I just want her looking clean. Now we've got nice fresh rubber on her. My little secret to you guys is I like getting a bit of muck off on a brush. This means that we can get some nanotech all over the thing, which means it'll be nice and sparkly. Helps the old mud get off slightly easier. Lube her up a bit more. Any hard stubborn dirt, obviously yes, it's coming towards it. Well, it's past Easter now, coming towards summer. It's not obviously mental muddy at the moment, but if this was in the middle of the winter, I'd do it exactly the same. That is done. You can see on this bike that the cassette is slightly muddy, slightly horrible, with loads of grime. So I use this little bad boy. This is the drivetrain cleaner. I just spray it nicely on there, along with the chain itself. Let it soak in for a few minutes. Once I've left it on there for a minute, I use one of these two options. This brush here, or the cassette brush. The cassette brush is actually really ideal because it just means you can get in between all the teeth. Likewise, using that as well. So leave that for a few more minutes to set in. And I know what some of you smart asses would say. I haven't done the other side, so quickly do the other side. We've let it soak in. We've made sure that we've agitated all the dirt. We're gonna get onto the fun bit. Blast off all the crap. We can actually see how much crap has come off, you know, using that drivetrain cleaner. So better clean the Deakin after this, because our mother will not be happy. Giving her a nice clean everywhere. Obviously it's still wet. So we've got the next step. So we've got this little bad boy. So this thing is great protection for after a ride. Obviously normally I would pick the lid up, but I've got one hand. And this is basically a good water disperser. So I give that a once over. Just look at the colours. I've literally fallen in love with this bike. It's been a while since I rode it, apart from the other day. Oh, oil saddle right there. Oi, oi. Gone over it with the bike spray, finishing touches to the frame, and in my eyes, one of my favourite Muc-Off products. So this is literally icing on the cake. This is what makes the bike shine real good. It also makes it smell real good. And once again, this is quite safe to go absolutely everywhere apart from your disc brakes. You can actually get the disc brake covers, but one thing I forgot to order from the lovely guys at Muc-Off. I'll go over it with this, give it a nice clean, and then we're ready for the next step. I actually think the tamals look pretty epic on the blue frame. We've cleaned majority of the bike. The next step is just to get all the crap off the chain. Giving it a once over. Just got to finish her off. So I'm going to hope for the best by using the dry lube, which hopefully means the sun may stay out. Who knows? Nicely caked that on the chain. So we've given that a nice spruce up. It's like she's good, ready to shred, man. Finishing her off using the microfiber cloth. I had a rag earlier actually. This beast, it didn't fit me. She'll do, isn't she? Now I'll tell you what I'll do. If everyone remembers, I had this little pink number. All I want you guys to do, if you comment below saying, Deeks, I want that pink shirt, I will give you these two lovely Design t-shirts. I will chuck in some DMR bags and a Muc-Off bottle. How's that? Just write in the comments below, Deeks, I want that pink shirt. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video, a little different to normal. I do appreciate, you know, you'd all rather see me flying down Whistler or rolling down Whistler, however you want to put it, rather than doing some maintenance. But maintenance is a key thing for a number of us. Keep up the good work, stay safe. If you've enjoyed this video, it'd be great if you give it a thumbs up. Be sick if you subscribe. And until next one, I'll see you in a bit. Oi, oi.